Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lady Day and this is the Healing Butterfly. Today's message is going to be the WTF love reading. Instead of doing signs or elements, I have been called to do divine masculine, divine feminine. So these twin flame journeys are still active and online, clearly. Thank you all for stopping by. I am an overall intuitive reader as well as a medium. Please only take what resonates from the messages. Do not try to apply the full storyline if you know it does not line up with your personal life. Don't take on energies and or make decisions off of messages that were not being sent to you. So only take what applies, okay? We will not belabor the hour. I want to thank you all for tuning in with me, for your likes, your shares of the videos, and subscribing to the channel. All of it truly, truly helps not just my channel, but the overall collective for all of us that are doing readings. Just your curiosity has spirit just wanting to say so much more to the collective. So I thank you in advance. We'll start with your overall energy and then we'll get into the reading. So for the divine feminines, for our divine feminine spirit, thank you. Okay. Can I have one jumper, please? For the divine feminines, thank you. So the first card that came out was take time to breathe out. Okay, that's the disseminating moon. We also have work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, and the bottom of the deck is your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, and that's full moon in Taurus. What I do feel is that there's something about you going back to the drawing board. It may be drawing because this is a love reading, so it may be the drawing board when it comes to love, or when you're how to manage love, how to give love, something about that. I'm also hearing the definition of love, or how you define the love that you're getting. You may also be looking, someone just said love languages as well. So you may be starting to learn what your love languages are, the love languages that I'm also hearing, or I'm seeing like studying. So you may be trying to learn, how do I give those other love languages that you may not have before? And I think the number one is not so much gifts. I'm seeing something about, they're saying verbal. Got you. That's what I'm like, are they trying to learn a new language? Obviously, they're trying to learn a new love language, but that love language is about speaking. So maybe you have, you divine feminines may either have an issue with not being told certain things in love, or you have a problem expressing yourself in love, okay? I'm also feeling cool night air. I know it's summertime, so it might not be cool everywhere everybody goes, or your definition of cool night air may be different depending on where you live. But there's something about you standing outside in the cool night air. I'm seeing lightning bugs. I'm hearing crickets. So it may be something about you needing to ground yourself outside at night. And you'll probably start to get, I know most people don't like bugs or insects, but you may start to attract them. But when you do, or if you do attract these bugs, that's still spirit, okay? Those are still spirit guides that are coming to you. But I am seeing like lightning bugs or something to that nature. Okay. Additionally, what do we have in regards to the overall energy here, spirit? May I have one card, please? For the divine. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thinker. This may also, okay, thinker. Below thinker, like below thinker. So it is just to make sure that we're clear about where this message is. This is a message directly for the divine feminines. The yin energy is here because so there's been a change in the wind that has you in your mind about the situation. So something maybe did not pan out the way that you wanted it to. Something that maybe you were investing in. Or someone you were invested. So I'm not getting my words out right. I don't think someone got their words out right when they last spoke with you, or something to that nature. But the card that came out is called Time for a Nap. You're definitely a little too in your head about this situation. They're asking you to let go of your fears. They're asking you to just breathe and take your time with it. Yes, there's been a change in the wind, but excuse me, if you watch my videos, you know I'm on my exercise ball. But anyways, there's something about, this change in the wind I think really had, the Emperor and the Two of Cups. So let's just get into it and figure out what's going on here. But there's definitely a vibe of this plan that you had with this person did not work out in the manner that you wanted it to. and you're heavy in your mind about the situation, but it's kind of like there's nothing for you further to think about because you did what you needed to do. A zebra never changes its stripes for the change in the wind. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't get that, but they're saying that someone has already kind of given you a pattern, and so it was best for you to walk away. But you may still be thinking, did I not give them something? Okay, so maybe that's another reason why the love languages are being reviewed, because maybe you think, maybe I didn't give them the right type of love. I didn't explain myself right. I didn't display myself right. But I don't think that that's true. The star and the wheel, I don't think that that's true, okay? I think that you did everything that you were supposed to do, giving the love and the balance that you wanted to make this change, okay, to come out on top. And it just, for one reason or another, it didn't work out that way. So in regards to the situation, it definitely is time to just take a nap, rest, and don't allow yourself to keep staying on that hamster wheel of what did I do, what didn't I do, okay? So let's get into the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. The first thing is WTF is not being said currently, so thank you. And I have two more cards. Yeah. Oh, what was all of that? Okay. Well, to confirm that it is time for you to take kind of a step back is the Four of Swords. So, you know, resting, rejuvenating, meditating, bringing some things to a rest when it comes to your mind. So even if a situation is still not at rest, is what Spirit is saying, you need to come to a rest mentally about it, okay? Seven of Wands. I'm also just hearing like yes, stand up for what you believe in, stand up. And I'm also hearing stand up for the love that you know that you have to give. So don't look at who you are or the type of love that you are, the type of love language that you have as less than, okay, just because it didn't partner up with this person. But you are on your way somewhere, Princess of Pentacles. So you, again, studying, I'm getting this studying type of vibe. So either you possibly work in education, that's a very big possibility, or you are studying yourself, studying with something new so that you can start this new path or this new plan. But whatever it is, it's definitely going to pay you out something. I'm also feeling very strongly that you're not telling people certain things. You're kind of maybe you want to keep this to yourself right now because you're just starting out on this journey, or you want to stand up for yourself and go on this journey, but you don't want anyone to know. And the journey, like I said, I feel like it's very big about you putting yourself, let me say this. It's a very single mindset, single feminine mindset. That, okay, if this isn't going to work out, then what I need to do is put myself back in my studies. What I need to do is get myself prepared for this house that I want to buy, these generational wealth that I want to come in, and these generational curses that I want to cut out. And that right there, I feel like it's not being said, because I feel like someone just said, every time I say something, someone tries to take it from me. So it may be something where when you share your good fortune or your new plans, people always want to, like, I don't know, downplay you, your ability, something like that. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Emperor again. Yeah, okay. So the Two of Cups with the Emperor, Five of Wands. So there was conflicts probably that this Emperor brought in from some other situation. There was a tower to this connection, and now you are setting out on a new journey. You're looking for an equal give and take. You're looking to invest in something, but you may still be, again, Eight of Swords, trapped in this situation, wondering why it didn't come in, going inside, trying to analyze the situation. And I think you're coming up with a lot of empty results, and it's just got you even more in your head, in your emotions, juggling the situation back and forth. Why did they say what they said? And it's like, okay, so there's two parts of this. One, you have this very strong wanting to move forward, not really wanting anyone to know your new plans. But then underline, and I think this is what the not being said is that you're still stirring about this situation. You're still hashing it out. I'm hearing not step by step. What is that? Is that screen when you're doing screenplays or whatever? All the different scenes. There it is. Scenes. It's like up under that, you still have that. Okay? But on the outside, you are standing up for yourself and you are planning for the future. Okay? So the Divine Feminines, if you are a cross watcher, they're not saying that they're still kind of rehashing bits and pieces of this, because, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know that it's rehashing it because they want it back. It's more of a rehashing to figure out where I'm seeing someone trip. So they want to know where they tripped on this situation, because they don't want to have it happen again, either with the Divine Masculine, or they don't want to have it happen again with another soulmate. Because I'm hearing some of them are like, no, I'm not going back to that person. So not sure what happened, but there it is. WTF are they missing right now, Spirit, in regards to the divine feminines? What are they blinded to right now? What are they missing? What's the lesson that they're missing? What are they blinded to for the divine feminines? Thank you. Goodness. All right. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, he's there, huh? One more card, please. One more card, please, Spirit. So someone needs to I'm hearing someone needs to get their shit together. And it may be this Emperor. Someone is just kind of, what? Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. We have the Justice. We have the Emperor. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Empress. And we have the Ten of Cups. So what's the blind spot right now is that I do believe justice. I'm feeling very strongly that this, I already said it though. This Emperor did not show love, I don't think that they fully gave all of their emotions to this situation to be able to come into union with you. I think they took more of a logical stance with the situation. And I'm also feeling like even though you stood there for a while, maybe still offering your love, Empress, I feel like that love just never kind of came. Okay? And this is something about you standing up for what you believe and who you are. It's going to bring you to the Ten of Cups. I need another one on this. What is the Emperor, Five of Cups, Spirit? Wow, yeah. So this, yeah, Two of Pentacles at the bottom. What's that? The Strength and the Two. Exactly. This is definitely, take it as it resonates. One or two things. You do still have love for this person and you're willing to allow them to come back. We have the Magician, the Strength, and the Two of Wands. You really do want to have the strength and come into your personal power to make this thing turn around so that you and this person can come into union and have this Ten of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. So the overarching is that every divine feminine, because they, and if you're watching this more than like you have already ascended, they want this union because they know that it's supposed to happen. Even though a lot of them don't want it to happen because of how disrespected they feel, how left alone they feel, how abandoned they feel, okay? But in the grand scheme of things, they know that this is their life purpose for you and them, for them, you divine feminine, and this divine masculine to come together, okay? But for one reason or another, I just feel like someone is like, I either did too much, I can't live up to this standard, I don't want to grow, I don't want that spiritual journey, whatever that might be. And so the overarching is, yes, the divine feminines, I'm feeling very strongly, know that this has to happen, and they're willing to put the shit to the side. But at the same time, they're strong enough to make the choice, to take the next steps, to manifest their own life by themselves and keep it pushing. So I don't really know if you're one or the other. Either you're so focused on this journey that you don't know that if justice needs to be served so that you can have the Ten of Cups, that's what's going to happen and this Emperor will just be out in the cold. Or you're so focused on, I'm moving, I'm standing up for myself, I'm choosing another journey, I'm stronger than this, I'm better than this. And you keep forgetting that this is still the divine reason and purpose for you being here. It's still yes, you have great career things to gain, but coming into union and raising these divinely blessed children, like that takes precedence over you gaining pentacles, over you gaining money. This longevity, this generational light worker birthing, this is one that I don't know how else to say it. This is your pregnancy to have that child that's going to make big changes in this world. Let's get out of the, as I say, stars and quasars kind of jargon. The child that Michael Jackson needed to be born. The Dalai Lama needed to be born. Mother Teresa needed to be born. And that's what I mean by this. So let's get out of the, because someone's saying you're probably losing them. Let's get out of all of that. You divinely know that there's a child that's supposed to come from you, that you and this person should have been had a child, and that this life, this family was supposed to be born. So again, bringing it back, you're one of two things. You either turned your back on this union because you don't want to focus on it because you don't want it, or you turned your back on the fact that you still have free will and you're still supposed to give to this. This should not be your only, like, I got to make this union happen. No, if this person is so focused on the negative and they're not looking at this situation as more of a blessing, so take it as it resonates, because divine masculine, emperor, you're not looking at this the right way. Divine feminine, you're either so focused on trying to get it back and or you're too focused on trying to walk away from it. And I didn't even see this, 3 of Pentacles to start your, you see she's here on, well, I'll chisel it and I'll make this shit my own. I can make something out of nothing, baby. Exactly, those 4 of Wands. So, yeah, divine masculines, somebody might come in that justice may be served, and someone would end up with their 4 of Wands and the Sun with a Knight of Pentacles who's willing to really plan and do the work to make this thing pop with this Empress. So let's move on, because we'll be here for forever. All right, so what's the near future? 3 months out, Spirit. Near future. 3 months out. All right. Wow. Please don't be blinded that the twin flame union is just that. It is a journey that you contract to sign up with. Whether this person comes back now or comes back later, it's a possibility that they could come back. But also know that you as an emperor cannot then use that as a carrot in front of the horse, meaning that you don't get the opportunity to dangle this union and say, oh, I'm going to just do what I want to do because that's always my person. That's not how this works, and justice will be served for you if you decide to move forward in that fashion. 3 months from now, Spirit, for the divine feminines. Thank you. Oh, good. Well, hold on now. King of Cups came out. 6 is so okay. So maybe there's a King of Cups that wants you to move, that wants to move into calmer waters with you. Can't just be jumping out my hand like that. May I have 2 more cards? 3 more. Thank you. Possible 3 months from now. The near future, Spirit. 1 more card, please. 1 more card. 1 more card, Spirit. That might be it. Do you have anything else in there, Spirit? Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the World. So, a brilliant success, a joyful time of accomplishment, change. Exactly. Yeah. So, I have the renewal. I have the 10 of Wands. I have the 8 of Cups. I have the Knight of the Knight of Fire, the Knight of Wands, and then the 4 of Pentacles. It's time for you in the next three months. I hope that you take a step back from working too hard to renew your spirit, to look at this situation from a higher space. I feel like you are, or you will be soon. Sorry, it's getting a little warm in here. I don't know where the heat came from because my air conditioner is on. But you moving on is going to spark something into someone to try to come back and have an equal give and take with you. I don't know what being I don't know why I feel like someone wants to give you something, or they'll end up giving you something, or think that that's what's going to bring in their 2 of Cups. But you may end up being bored with that offer, because someone may still be living in their ego. Let's take a step back from, if you continue to work, if you are working on this situation and you keep bumping your head, it's time for you to let go. If you are working so hard to try to dead the situation, you are working too hard. Either way, you need to renew your spirit and you need to move on within yourself, okay? Stay focused on self, managing your resources, managing your time. I'm also hearing managing your love wisely. Regardless of what this person does or does not do, you've already been told, and I think I've said this on a few of my other videos, is that the divine feminine, one way or the other, will still be blessed. Justice will be served. And take it as it resonates, because if it's divine feminine that's out here like, oh, he always gonna be mine, then divine masculine, step into your energy and keep it moving. They don't get to play around with that. Hand that over to Spirit. Spirit is, listen, you can give all the karma that you think that you can give. Spirit is already on top of it, okay? Goodness. All right. let's see what we have here. 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, there's something about the need to move on. Take it as it resonates. Someone is deceptive. Someone is extremely deceptive. Thank you. Someone is codependent. So we have unrequited love. The unrequited love, in my opinion, and what I feel came because someone was very deceptive. Not only were they deceptive, but they were codependent as well. Okay? And from that situation, Spirit is trying to tell you not to be so much on guard, because you do this. You see how she's on guard? You do deserve love and you are lovable. And then at the bottom of the deck is give your relationship a chance. So again, you're either someone who true love and it's worth waiting for to make the effort. Religious factors. True love is worth waiting for. I'm also hearing real respect and adoration as well. So that's what I have there for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Spirit. Because there's so much beauty that could come from this situation that's just not here right now. And that's unfortunate. But behind this, you deserve love, there's a bunch of cherubs as well. So they don't want you to shoot down every man or woman that comes to you. Again, I'm talking to the person that's not deceitful. Okay, if you're deceitful, you know that you need to cut it out and try to make this union work. But if you're not deceitful, don't shoot down every person that comes to you. Okay, give your relationship a chance, because that's going to be your true love. Someone I'm hearing true love in regards to that person is truly going to love you for who you are. Okay, may I have 4 cards, please, Spirit? 4 cards. 4 cards to further clarify. Thank you. Exactly. 1 more card. Yeah, someone ended up running from this situation. Bottom of the deck is girl talk, time with friends, moving on, and happily single. Right. Take it as girl talk or bro talk or whatever. One or the other. And the reason why we have the runner and a codependent or a twin flame union is because of the keys on the ring. Someone had way too many options. Someone felt like they were one of many options. Someone felt like the love and the information or whatever they were getting from this person was more of a one-night stand energy. You just want to come through when it's fun, and then you want to leave is what I hear. But now on the other end, I have somebody have love call and date. So somebody wants to ask you out on a date, or someone recently did ask you out on a date, something to that nature. Now, what's going to happen on that date? I have absolutely no idea. But behind girl talk is a heart with the key, welcoming heart, welcoming love. But there's a snake. There's a snake that's offering love to your person more than likely, and that's now made you more of a chaser possibly. But I think that you might be chasing after a soulmate and not this twin flame union anymore. So I hope that this gave you some clarity and insight. Thank you all for stopping by. Peace, prosperity, protection, and paradise to you and your loved ones. Namaste.